feet. Unity of purpose over conflict and discord. On this day, we come to proclaim an end to the petty grievances and false promises, the recriminations and worn-out dogmas that for far too long have strangled our politics. All are free and all deserve a chance to pursue their full measure of happiness. What the cynics fail to understand is that the ground has shifted beneath them. That the stale political arguments that have consumed us for so long no longer apply. Small, but whether it works, whether it helps families find jobs at a decent wage, care they can afford, a retirement that is dignified. Where the answer is yes, we intend to move forward. Where the answer is no, programs will end. Not on the size of our gross domestic product, but on the reach of our prosperity, on the ability to extend opportunity to every willing heart. Scarcely imagine. Drafted a charter to assure the rule of law and the rights of man. A charter expanded by the blood of generations. Those ideals still light the world, and we will not give them up for expedience sake. Right is right. Where my father was born. Know that America is a friend of each nation and every man, woman, and child who seeks a future of peace and dignity, and we are ready to lead once more. And former foes, we will work tirelessly to lessen the nuclear threat and roll back the specter of a warming planet. We will not apologize for our way of life, nor will we waver in its defense. And for those who seek to advance their aims by inducing terror and slaughtering innocents, we say to you now that our spirit is stronger and cannot be broken. You cannot outlast us, and we will defeat you. Patchwork heritage is a strength, not a weakness. We are a nation of Christians and Muslims, Jews and Hindus, and non-believers. We are shaped by every language and culture, drawn from every end of this earth. And because we have tasted the bitter swill of civil war and segregation and emerged from that dark chapter stronger and more united, we cannot help but believe that the old hatreds shall someday pass, that the lines of tribes shall soon dissolve, that as the world grows smaller, our common humanity shall reveal itself, and that America must play its role in ushering in a new era of peace, based on mutual interest and mutual respect. To those leaders around the globe who seek to sow conflict or blame their society's ills on the West, know that your people will judge you on what you can build, not what you destroy. Corruption and deceit and the silencing of dissent. Know that you are on the wrong side of history, but that we will extend a hand if you are willing to unclench your fist. Alongside you to make your farms flourish and let clean waters flow. It's going pretty well. To nourish starved bodies, we honor them not only because they are the guardians of our liberty, but because they embody the spirit of service. A willingness to find meaning in something greater than themselves. And yet, at this moment, a moment that will define a generation, it is precisely this spirit that must inhabit us all. It is the kindness to take in a stranger when the levees break, the selflessness of workers who would rather cut their hours than see a friend lose their job, which sees us through our darkest hours. It is the firefighter's courage to storm a stairway filled with smoke, but also a parent's willingness to nurture a child that finally decides our fate. So defining of our character and giving our all to a difficult task. This is the price and the promise of citizenship. This is the source of our confidence, the knowledge that God calls on us to shape an uncertain destiny. This is the meaning of our liberty and our creed, why men and women and children of every race and every faith can join in celebration across this magnificent mall. And why a man whose father less than 60 years ago might not have been served at a local restaurant can now stand before you to take a most sacred oath. survive, that the city and the country, alarmed at one common danger, came forth to meet it. America, in the face of our common dangers, in this winter of our hardship, let us remember these timeless words. With hope and virtue, let us brave once more the icy currents and endure what storms may come. Let it be said by our children's children that when we were tested, we refused to let this journey end, that we did not turn back nor did we falter, and with eyes fixed on the horizon and God's grace upon us, we carried forth that great gift of freedom and delivered it safely to future generations. Thank you.
Heading toward L'Enfant Plaza.
We pray now, Lord, for your blessing upon thy servant.
As far as the eye can see. We're glad to be here today, I'd say. Figured out what this reminds me of. It reminds me of that scene from the movie The War of the Worlds, where everybody's walking out of the city.
Catch a bunch of heads.
I think that's it. On my right, you'll see the Jefferson Memorial, and in the background, the Washington Monument. It's pretty amazing that 395 is closed. A couple of cars have gotten through, but basically the whole thing is a pedestrian walkway. 395. Interstate 395. On my right, you have the Pentagon and the Boundary Channel. On my left, Crystal City and Pentagon City Mall somewhere. Say it. Can we walk across the street against the light? Yes, we can. Melinda, what was it like? What was it like? What was it like watching it on TV?
Did you see us? It was really great watching.
Did you see us? Did you see us? Did you see us?
I did. I could see your gray hat.
Oh, it was fun. That was fun. I'm so glad I went.